Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yep.
It is true. Now, quick reminder, if the US Office and Family Guy are your sort of thing, every week we do an episode of each full watch along over on Patreon.
Ooh.
Do indeed.
How much does that cost, Mike?
Can you believe £1.50 per month?
A month?
Yeah, not per video.
Can't even buy Disney Channel for that.
You can't.
Honestly, it's
Crackers, isn't it?
it's just unbelievable.
Some people say that we're insane doing that.
Insane?
Insane.
What does insane look
That's
like,
not
Dave?
my job. I do crazy.
It's a good one, that. That's what insane definitely looks like.
Mike does barmy, so you'll have to do insane.
Mike does definitely insane as well.
Yeah, so we do appreciate the support that everyone gives us on Patreon, but it's
good.
actually never been a better time to be a patron. It really hasn't.
Yeah,
Value
definitely.
for money wise.
Crank it up.
Right then, there's loads of donut operator on Patreon as well, actually. So
There is.
This is a bit of donut.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Murderers laugh at victims' family in court.
Send me over the edge now.
I watch quite a lot of courtroom stuff and interrogation footage and all that sort of stuff, and it's when someone's really that arrogant, you're just praying for the downfall, aren't you? You can't wait for that judge just to bang the gavel and just say...
Someone jump the fence and do him in.
Yeah. Well, there's loads of videos of that. Courtroom things where family members dive over and start weighing someone in. Yeah. Annoying.
Anyway.
Let's check it out. Murderers laugh at victims' family in court. Donut operator.
Hi everyone, Donut here. Been a minute since we've done a Leo recap, and that's what we are here for today, and I'm so excited that you are here for it with me. We're going to talk about some gnarly stuff today, mainly the story of a retired police chief being ran down in Las Vegas by two, for lack of a better word, animals, who should be put down and never plague the world again with breath out of their diseased bodies. We're also going to talk about some funny stuff too, like an Amazon truck yeeting a thief right out of the driver's seat, and a cop getting yeeted by another cop. But first, a word from our sponsor, ShipStation. I have a small business and it f***ing sucks shipping things, but ShipStation makes it super easy. The holidays are coming up, which for a small business trial. That's shipstation.com/donut operator. Let's f*** with some crime. First up, you guessed it, California. Would you like to see a headline that sounds like it's straight out of The Onion? Convicted child molester displaying free fentanyl sign across San Francisco school arrested and released. That sounds about California for you there, and that is a real article. The dude actually set up a little camp across from a school with children in it with a sign out front that says free fentanyl for first-time users. Being a convicted sexual predator on children, how can he even get within 100 feet of that school?
I'm not supposed to be within 200 feet of a school. What? Or Chuck E. Cheese.
And if you look at it, he's directly across from the school. For some reason, in his case, probably because of San Francisco, California, there were no orders when he was convicted that say he has to stay away from schools. California! So police went up, I don't know why.
Wow.
So there's actual camps near schools, like homeless camps and stuff in California. Because it wasn't just him there, was it? There was other people, like they were camped. There's no way you'd be okay with that if you had kids in school.
My mate's just come back from San Francisco and he said it's a shithole.
Really?
So he's gone
Not
right
good,
down.
really.
Yeah.
What did it, let's say 10, 15 years ago, was it nice?
I've been once,
Yeah.
sort of thing. And when I went, I was angry because they lost my luggage.
Right.
And what I had in my luggage was a presentation of why I was going there.
Right,
So I was proper angry, sort of thing. So just all I wanted to do was get out. So I probably didn't reflect on what I was doing there.
Right.
It just, we hear a lot about San Francisco and places like that being pretty bad nowadays, but how good was it 10, 15 years ago? Maybe you can let us know.
Let us know, yeah.
Why they don't just f***ing kick him out of there. That San Francisco doesn't kick homeless people out. That's just a thing. All I'm saying are tents are really f***ing flammable. Anyways, back to the story. Police went up to him because they won't do anything about it. And they were like, hey, we'll give you free housing. And he said, I will never voluntarily incarcerate myself again.
I will never voluntarily incarcerate myself.
They were finally able to arrest him on a probation violation. He was violating a stay-away order obtained by Station 31 firefighters there to stay the f*** away from their fire station. My God, they did something other than sit on their ass and play video games, cook and clean. Here's the thing though, on his way to jail, he complained about a medical condition. So police said, oh, we don't have time for this shit, and let him go. I'm not sure if he's still in front of a f***ing school in his little homeless camp with a sign that says free fentanyl that he told police was just a joke. But like I said, tents are flammable. Let's talk about something a bit more.
Must be awful being a cop working under those conditions where you're just can't seem to be able to do anything to anyone.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's these problems.
Being a cop.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. You're just a babysitter for people.
Yeah.
Chipper, a bit more happier other than a file sitting across from a school giving away free fentanyl. I came across the crime of the century backed up with a pretty hilarious video. There is zero backstory to this. In Grand Rapids, Michigan, a couple of weeks ago, some of you might have been missing some of your Amazon packages, and there's a reason for that. A 24-year-old woman's walking down the street, saw an Amazon delivery truck and said, "Holy balls, does that look fun as hell?" So fulfilling her lifelong dream of delivering packages and smiles, she hops into the driver's seat right in front of the driver, and off we go. You see, those big Mercedes vans actually handle like shit. Trust me, I know, I have one. They rock like motherfuckers, something that our friend here finds out in a second.
Oh, dear.
The funny thing is, like, after she gets yeeted out of the truck and rolls 6 or 7 times, she just gets up and walks away. She was actually charged with fleeing an accident. I mean, it could have been handling on the Mercedes van part, or it could have been AI. Van figured out she wasn't its master and solved the problem. Good job, Jeff Bezos. She ended up being okay and was charged with 1 count of unlawfully driving a vehicle and fleeing the scene of an accident. Speaking of being yeeted, let's go back to Hobo Dickville, California. LAPD was in pursuit of a stolen black pickup on October 13th. The stolen vehicle ended up hitting a fire hydrant, then a parked car, so one officer ran out into the road to pursue the suspect, who was now on foot. But a different officer had other plans.
What the?
Ouch.
Big oof. I'm only laughing because the officer was not seriously injured. Get this, the officer driving the vehicle was the field training officer, and his trainee was in the passenger seat beside him. I mean, did he turn to his trainee and go, "Yeah, don't do that"? But I don't know, that almost looked intentional. Were they both sleeping with the same 300-pound dispatcher? Our main story for this recap is pretty goddamn infuriating, and it comes out of Las Vegas, the police shooting capital of the world. Let me introduce you guys to Andy Probst. He was a 64-year-old retired police chief from Southern California who retired to Las Vegas after 24 years of service. After the police department, he was a corporate security specialist who lived with his wife and daughters. Andy was taking his morning bike ride when a car struck him and he was killed. It was ruled a hit and run. It was just an accident until these two little assholes uploaded this video for everyone to see.
Fuck wrong with blood. Ready? Yeah. Hit his ass.
Hell.
Jesus.
Scumbags.
It's awful, that, isn't it?
Even I wouldn't do that to a cyclist.
No, we make jokes about cyclists,
yeah, but you don't
and
do
stuff
that.
like that. But that's none of us in a million.
No,
It's
It's incredible, isn't it? It just shows the mentality of these absolute
horrible.
morons where they put it online as well. Absolute.
Just life in prison, simple. Murder.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was totally on purpose, wasn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like Donut said, it was ruled a hit and run until this video emerged, and some people doing it on purpose.
It was, yeah. It's premeditated, wasn't it? They went and did it absolutely 100% on purpose.
It's just some guy going about his business.
I know.
It's awful, isn't it?
I'm knocked out. Get out of here. Put the address, Lakeview and Jones.
It gets even more heinous than the 16 and 17-year-old intentionally hitting Andy and then laughing about it. They think that they can actually get away with it or be out of jail in 30 days because they're juveniles. Here's one of the in-car cameras from a patrol car that's taking one of them to jail.
I'm not scared.
You are 100%.
You think this juvenile gonna do something? I'll be out in like 30 days. What? Ah, bitch.
You might be out of juvie in 30 days and moved over to an adult jail. Because that's how bad it is.
It's just in a room, slap on the wrist. I see no report. Not that serious.
It gets even worse. Newly released video shows their demeanor in court.
Play that in court and just say, exactly, you reckon? Yeah. 250 years, mate. Boom. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
They've obviously thought we're minors and we can go and cause some minor crimes and we can get away with it and maybe do a little bit of juvie or whatever.
Yeah.
So him saying it's just a hit and run, they've obviously in their mind gone, let's go and do a hit and run. Because we can we'll go and do 30 days in juvie. It'll be funny.
Yeah.
So they knew exactly what they were doing, didn't they?
Yeah, they've obviously looked into it, haven't they, and researched it.
Proper scumbags.
Court.
What did you see them doing? They were flipping us off. I would say about 3 or 4 different times. They flipped us off, flipping each other off, joking around with each other, definitely not taking anything serious whatsoever.
Yep, they're joking and laughing.
I guess they're hiding their faces because they're minors, technically, if they're 16 and 17.
Maybe.
Scumbags, man.
Tried as adults, absolutely.
Yeah,
and,
death penalty.
Never see the
Simple.
light of day. I don't know if they have that in Clark County. And
move them somewhere that has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can do that. Maybe you can, I don't know.
Laughing with each other and even flipping off the widow and the daughter of the victim. But joke's on them, they were both charged as adults. They're going to a big boy you in the prison with a lot of big boy charges, like murder with use of a deadly weapon, battery with use of a deadly weapon, and attempted murder with use of a deadly weapon, leaving the scene of a crash, possession of a stolen vehicle, and a bunch of other charges, which both of these idiots pled not guilty to. Yeah, good luck with that. Way to film you murdering someone, then upload it for the whole internet to see. At what point do we reach before we just say, F it, they're not going to do anything good for society, and just...
Yep.
Well, that's all I have for you fine people today. Thanks for sticking around and looking at some crazy stories that we've been having here happening lately. God damn, was that a sentence? If you want to help support the channel, you can go on over to...
He's very diplomatic about not using the wrong words there, Donut, isn't he?
Right.
Just a quick
contest,
yeah.
I'd like to know what happened with them.
I wonder if it's not...
I think that's ongoing.
Fairly recent, I think, wasn't it? So
yeah, I think it's literally just happened, so they've obviously not been...
But they've been charged with adults, which is a good thing anyway, so... It will be a big boy prison
and there's some definite numerous crimes that can go on in there.
Yeah.
There's multiple felonies there, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stuff that will take some time.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the evidence is pretty strong there as well. To say the least.
He's filming himself doing it.
Absolutely incredible, isn't it?
I don't know if they've got like joint enterprise laws where the passenger will get the same sentence as the driver. You know, they can try people as a gang if there's been some sort of conspiracy. Because what we don't want is the passenger saying, it wasn't me, I was telling him not to do it. Want them both tried for the same thing.
Scumbags,
absolutely,
Just eliminate them, like you say.
The worst thing is, in the court, it's absolutely disgraceful, wasn't it? The way they were flipping parents.
They should be done for that as well.
The wife. And you just know that they would have been, over the months prior to it, they would have been showing it to the mates and laughing about it and shit like that and all that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I think it was great. But
the thing is, when it comes to sentencing, showing remorse, accepting what you've done, things like that are all taken into consideration. So the fact that they're laughing and joking in court, they're flipping people off, they're not taking it seriously, no remorse whatsoever, that judge is just going to be like, all right,
thick as shit.
Let's just wait and see.
Yeah.
Could be the difference for them between doing 30 years in prison or doing 50 or 60 years in prison.
I think you get more than that.
But I mean, there's an element of discretion with the judge. You know, of what they're going to serve.
High and low.
There's a threshold, isn't there?
There'll be a threshold high and low, won't there, to where it can go.
If you show remorse and it was a mistake and you're trying to change, you might get the lower spectrum.
Well, you show his interview in the car when he's been arrested, show that to the judge.
Well, that's what I mean.
They have, and then show them in court to the judge again, just to refresh his mind. This is what they were doing.
Yeah.
This is the behaviour. This is the behaviour of a killer.
This is what they were doing it to.
Yeah. They shouldn't be in society again, like you said. They should never even see the light of day. Yeah.
What good are they to society?
Nothing.
Absolutely
Zero. Just eliminate them
whatsoever. Yeah, it winds you up, doesn't it?
Without not everyone. Well,
scumbags.
Yeah, waste of oxygen, aren't they? Oxygen thieves.
Yep. Definitely.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.